我现在在扬切普国家公园，这里袋鼠超多的，看到了2只大袋鼠。这里就是整个公园都是袋鼠，而且都是很友好的那种袋鼠。我去喂喂它们。咦，地上真鸟。嘿嘿。不要太近，太近它们就跑了。这2只小袋鼠居然不想吃我的零食。它们鼻子有点不太好使啊。这俩人还聊天呢，说这哥们儿给我们投的是什么东西？这里就是 Crystal Cave 的入口。刚有一波人出来，10点钟那波，我们11点的。平平无奇的入口，要到这个钟乳石洞。好暗呀！不过很凉快。
So it could be 45 degrees up on the surface, and it's still going to sit around about 17 degrees down here. 200,000 years old, and at 200,000 years, it is deemed as a baby cave. So it's very young for a cave.
Where's Chris?
I'll show you as we go along. Okay. So moving forward in time, the first white settler, the man-made tunnel that we're going to use to get through to the next chamber, they had to crawl through a tunnel that was this high, and it had a stream running through it at the time. And now I'm telling you this because you will see a lot of spider webs.
像不像一个恐龙的头？
We do have spiders, cockroaches, beetles, little wee white pseudo.
这个是一个变形金刚。
Cave dwelling creatures. Some have got 30 legs.
一个恐龙头和一个变形金刚。
All the time see the sun coming through it. There's another very large one there as well. But we had a kangaroo in here about 10 years ago because you were asking about kangaroos. So he fell through. Apparently he was perfectly fine. But that's why they've put that weed cloth over there. But what it is a reminder when you...
哇塞，这个洞开始变得好看了。
I'll get you guys to wait here so everybody can get in here. We're going to go up the stairs first and then we'll go around the pond. So we'll just wait here. Please don't take a step backwards. But if you have a look
那个是个树
behind you,
枝
the roots of a mature tree in the sand there.
树枝伸到地下10几米的洞里。
Yeah, apparently this one goes all the way under the stairs. They're quite amazing.
这里有很多小小的
Behind me here, these stairs they were built in the
树枝的
1930s.
分支。
There was a depression on at the time. There were no jobs. This is throughout most of the world. There were no jobs. They're actually called speleothems. So that's what I'm going to refer to them as. And there's many different varieties of speleothems. So the most common would be the straw, which is long, thin and hollow. And the way that they are formed, you've got the rainwater percolating through the limestone, it dissolves the calcium carbonate in it, brings it out onto the ceiling side in drips. When the drips fall away, it leaves a little ring of calcite. And this process continues over many, many years, hundreds of years, in building these straws. Now, if the straws should ever get blocked with the likes of sand, that water's got to go somewhere. Up and over the top of the straws, runs down the outside. Again, over many years, running down the outside of the straws, depositing calcite and building the stalactites. So this back to us. On the edge of the ledge there, hopefully all you guys can see him. This is from Star Wars. We've got Jabba the Hutt. Davy Jones's beard. Marge and Lisa Simpson having a wee cuddle there. And right here we've got King Kong. So we've got his face and his shoulders. And we've got his toes.
Oh, King Kong.
Now behind you guys, you can see this is called a flow stone. Now you can imagine thousands of years ago, the water rushing over these rocks, leaving behind ripples of calcite. Unfortunately for this one, it was used up till the 1960s for people to sit on to get their photos taken. So that's why it's discoloured. It should not be that colour at all. And if you turn back this way, you can see how the tops have been taken off these ones. See how you can see this guy, how the tops have been chopped off these ones. So right up to the 1960s, they called that souveniring.
哇塞，这里是这个洞的颜值担当，
Okay, so the
但是它是人造的。
main reason is that we need to have moisture in the chamber for the speleothems, so that's why this is here, that's why it's humid in here. Also, the pond sort of gives you an idea of what it's like when the stream comes through. The stream was practically still. The ceiling and the walls more so than this, but it looks quite beautiful, doesn't it? It looks like a different cave system altogether. Okay guys, are you ready to be disappointed? It is a pool liner and it's only a foot deep. See quite the difference. So I'd say if you're going to take a photo of it, I'm assuming that they're better without the flash, just because you don't really want to see the pool liner. We have a tap over there that we use in order to fill it up when we need. Over there, half buried in the sand, you can see the roots of a chewit tree, broad chewit tree roots along here. They're quite an amazing tree. Also up there.
这个是顶上这里的倒影，然后这个池子只有1英尺深，就他们故意制造的一个美景吧。
So they put the boardwalk in, they took advantage of the 2020 COVID lockdown. Otherwise we wouldn't actually have a boardwalk. We have,
这个洞就到头了，就这么小。
here. We were fully booked on Christmas Day. They left this particular part blank and it's pretty boring.
这里好好看。
Boring, isn't it? So they left it blank because they're studying the So that is actually condensation. When Henry White came into the cave in 1903 and the stream went all the way through, the whole ceiling was littered in condensation, and that's why he called it Crystal Cave. So nothing to do with the speleothems at all, but all to do with that. If you wish to come over and have a look, we've got here.
Crystal.
Yes. So we've got old cuts of the calcite of the stalagmites and stalactites. Now I'm going to throw this torch away, I think. There's all sorts of things that I wanted to do. Now the two that are backlit are just to show you the whiter they are, the purer the calcite. The orangey red one over there, the water on its way through into the cave is obviously picked up minerals such as iron. But what I think it really shows you is what happens when they get touched by our human hands. You can see the black on there, and as I say, there's no washing that off. It's permanent. It seeps into the formation. And I'm assuming that those that did the stream in here. Sparkles again. Up here we've got stalactites all melted together, a lot of growth in Jewel City. Down here we do have a pool liner so that we can have moisture in the chamber for the speleothems. And you can see how we've put it through the course of where the stream used to run. If you remember the flow stone that the people sat on to get their photos taken. So we've got one above you here, just behind you. This is a flow stone. This is what it should look like, untouched. Really quite a different colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now for those of you that have seen the Titanic, anybody seen the Titanic? Yeah. So we have the bow of the Titanic here. We've got Jack and Rose up the top, and you can see the ice hanging off the front. And we all agree there was room on that door for Jack. Wasn't that frustrating? Now we're going to go through to the very end of the
Jack 和 Rose 在船头，
It's a
太
smaller
牵强了
space,
吧？
so what we're going to do is if you all bunch up a little bit in here.
小妹妹好可爱呀、
Keep shining that torch. The crystals in that.
There's footsteps through there.
Hey?
There's footsteps through the part behind you.
Is there? Oh yeah.
看背后这里，这个洞还挺深的呢，感觉还可以往里走。
Okay, I think you can come. Is she coming or you can go out there again or not?
这是一个小屋可以躺。
That's a crocodile.
Oh, is that a crocodile? Oh, that looks cool.
这个是
You've been a good helper.
哇，看这个钟乳石， 好拥挤，好多人。
So have you been in there? Yeah. So we just want to be not get crowded. That's so cool. Yeah, the other way home.
哇哦！看一下这个灯光照射之后，忽然变得好好看啊！我的灯光不太好看，需要亮一点。
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
伊丽莎白女王。啊，那里是自然光还是灯光打的？
Okay, I'll just get past. I'm going to go on the left hand queue. Eye, top of his head, and the ridges on his back. And this up here, can you all see that ogre face looking down? It's quite cool, isn't it? We don't go and carve these things in, they just happen to be there. Yeah, great big nose and his big forehead, big fat cheek and his eye. So we call him the Jinka. The Jinka is an evil spirit that the Jinka is an evil spirit that the Noongar people believe frequents.
这里好酷呀！诶，这里是自然的水吗？
So is this bit not?
Polycloud caves, I'm assuming it's full of this formation, which is only formed underwater. So this part of the cave used to be completely submerged. Which is quite amazing. Okay, so
这里又回到了最开始的那个房间，好像是顶上那里，之前掉过袋鼠的那个洞。又原路回到了出口。啊，1个小时的 游览结束了。哇塞，外边好热呀！啊呀，然后今天该去还车了，现在开回去还有1个小时时间收拾一下车。还在 Perth 北边这个国家公园看完了那个山洞，它这儿有个考阿拉 walk， 去看看考拉跟袋鼠，然后就去还车了。这就是公园里最火爆的考阿拉 walk。他们看到了吗？没看到啊，哪里有考？这里应该不缺袋鼠考拉的。哪里有考拉？没看到。看到了第1只考拉，这他妈的也太隐蔽了吧，露了个屁股。这谁能看得到？这边视野更好一点。哦，呵呵，感觉那个考拉是买了个挂票挂在树上的。这是一只考拉吗？哦，好像是。这个毛茸茸这里，这就是它的 Aboriginal Center， 可能有什么表演什么的吧。这是公园里的 Boomerang Gorge， 传说有1.5公里，应该20分钟可以走完吧。这个 walk 太无聊了，啥都没有。哎呀，有个小山洞，就是这样。这里就是这个 walk 的最远处了，然后一个 circle 就回去了。怎么说呢？2个字，非常无聊 ，super boring， 啥都没有，甚至连个袋鼠都没有。胜利还车，哇，这个房间可以啊，虽然感觉不太干净，但是还挺大。哇塞 ，Perth City 过年空城啊！哦，Chinatown 好像还有个1公里，我不想走过去，在旁边找了一家那个小店，点了个自取，这边有熊猫外卖的。哇哦！这里是 Perth 的 Pier Street， 这条街好像都是古色古香的。The Salvation Army。噔噔，回去吃饭。